our board members of the ICD, Mr. Rex Rilon and Mr. Frank Newman, and of course, the President of ICD, Dr. Fred Pascual. And with me in the committee, I have co-chairs, Attorney Tom Siquia. He is in charge of content and agenda. Amor Maclang, is Amor here already?
She's on her way.
Okay, so she's in charge of public engagement, and Miss Tiny Cruz, who's in charge of logistics. So we have a great team who's working, very hard to put up a great conference. And this conference, as Nandi has said, is about traffic. It's not the daily grind that you're so angry about. Maybe some of you are even raging about traffic. But traffic to us has a different meaning, okay? When we were thinking about the concept of this conference, we spoke with some technology companies, and a lot of them are allergic to the word governance. They think governance is regulation, they think governance is kind of boring, they think governance is going to slow down their growth. But actually, governance, intimidating as it might be, it's all about inclusivity, and it creates long-term value and growth for every company. So if they're able to cross that unconscious bias in their minds about governance, it can actually help their companies be more sustainable. I'd also like to welcome another member of our board, Ms. Tammy Livana. On the other hand, traffic provides these technology companies, given all the bottlenecks and the problems of technology, it actually has a wide-ranging impact in our consciousness. It evokes a lot of emotions, and this is the reality we face. But at the same time, it provides solutions. It gives the tech companies a venue for creating solutions for our country. And that's why, we are going to discuss governance in the fourth industrial revolution, because things are moving so fast. Technology never sleeps. While we sleep, things are still moving. Okay? And lo and behold, we have new players in the business, and we're not even sure how aware most of them are in terms of governance, although some of them are actually conduits of governance. Okay? So, as I said, this is our topic, and we have a partner in Angkas. Okay? So, thank you very much to Angeline and George for being with us in this project. And as you know, Angkas is very tech-based. I'll give Angeline later on the time to discuss what Angkas is all about. But I'm sure you've seen all these motorcycles, wearing the Angkas uniform and helmet, and you have seen how fast it has grown over the last few months. You now have over 20,000 riders, right? Yeah. Oh, 27,000. Okay. See, that's how fast it was. Like 2 months ago, or 3 weeks ago, we were just talking about 22,000. So 27,000 riders all over the metropolis. Is it just in Metro Manila, Angeline?
Sorry?
Is it just in Metro Manila?
Metro Manila
And Cebu. Okay, so it still has a lot of growth opportunities across the country, and we are glad to really partner with Angkas in this endeavor. Okay, so who will be attending our conference? We have board chairpersons and directors, CEOs, C-level executives, corporate secretaries, compliance officers. Basically, we're really catering to very senior corporate executives, because we're trying to really use this as a continuing education for board directors and senior executives. Okay. So these are the objectives of the conference. Okay. So we're going to address how artificial intelligence and robotics are changing the way information impacts the board. We're looking at how IoT is enhancing the workplace environment, transparency and efficiency. We're looking at how companies embrace digital transformation, how emerging tech companies inculcate and integrate principles of traffic, how directors evolve and manage expectations of stakeholders in the era of FIRE, and what are the ethical implications of technological advancements in the business ecosystem. And why is traffic important for investors, and how traffic can help create long-term value to stakeholders. Okay. So the agenda goes like this. So in the morning it will be opened by our keynote speaker, Dr. David Hanson. Have you heard of Dr. Hanson? Perhaps not, but maybe you've seen his robot in some of, in social media. Okay. He's the creator of Sophia. Sophia is a social robot who has facial expressions, and she's actually a very famous social robot. And Dr. Hanson is apart from being a roboticist, he integrates figurative arts with cognitive science and robotics engineering, inventions and novel skill materials, facial expression mechanisms, and collaborative development in AI. So he's one of the leaders in the development of artificial intelligence. And as a matter of fact, there are several robots that he has invented, like a certain Albert Einstein that's just this big, that's being sold in the market. And these robots are actually collecting information for Hanson Robotics. Everything goes into AI. Okay? So every human interface that these robots have already feed his cloud of information. So he's one of those that's really changing the technology scene, and we are happy to have him actually this afternoon. He's going to go live in a video conference, and hopefully we can ask a few questions. Okay. And then there will be discussions about the Internet of Things, especially for smart cities. For this, we actually, there's still a few names that we're going to announce later on, some Jagger personalities that might still confirm. Okay. Case study on the digital transformation. We'll be discussing the case of Union Bank.